uh, 5 clients, 5 client meetings, five uh, 5 clients face to face, 5 client meetings over phone, 2 webinars over Zoom, then um, preparing 5 reports, and then manage. Like say, this will be a weekly plan, and then mm, once in a month for 7 days, you will have a field visit. Do you know how to manage this? And at the end of every field visit, there will be a report, right? Field visit report or monitoring report or support supervision report. So there will be 5. There will be one supervision report, but based on that, every week you will have a report. So how about that? How do you manage all that? And apart from that, if you have, say, 2, 3 um, assignments to do, this is of one assignment, then there will be every assignment has several sub assignments, right? Suppose I work in a company where I deal with 5 projects, so those are 5 assignments, and every project has several client meetings, face to face every day, and over phone numerous meetings because of the COVID situation. Then there are Zoom webinars happening all over the country since last 9 months, like anything, no endless numbers, and over various subjects. Every subject in like say affected by COVID, then reports, of course, whether you have worked or not, what has been your progress, and then field visits. I have started field visits from the month of September. So all the field visits. How do you manage? Suppose I get another consultancy from another organization, then I get, that is another extra. So those will be 2 monitoring people who will be, like say, taking work from me. So any idea how to uh, manage that? And this is what I am talking about, the official engagements, your professional engagements, right? And there are many which are under your mm, like say hobbies or side businesses or side hustles. Maybe you are learning, and there has to be 3 hours of personal development every day. So how does one manage all this? Do you have any idea? So what I have is, like say, I have a trick to it, and everybody can do what, like say, start the day with a to-do list. That to-do list one has to manage in the morning, so they that you can say as pre-performance list. And that list, actually whatever you assign for the day, while you will be writing down all that, you will know automatically that you can be available for a certain number of tasks that day. But if you have, suppose, everything, like say, you have to integrate everything a bit, then what all those, then you have to take into mind about the priority list, right? What are the priorities for that day? So how do you define priority list? That is another thing that you need to decide on. So I'll give one example. So one of my colleague, he has several colleagues to meet every day. So his primary work is meeting the clients every day, and then he is learning personal development as well, which is a side hustle as well, which in which he has to learn several techniques. So how does he manage? So what actually we discussed and come out with is, like say, he will create an agenda, a checklist of what all he has to discuss, and it will be a mix of old clients and new clients, right? So old clients will take more time and new clients will take less time. And if he has a list checklist, then he will explain, say, for 5 minutes he will assign each each agenda item, and that is how he will take care of. Like say he can track his time, how much time he is spending with each client. So if he has, say, suppose five clients in a day, then each client he will manage, suppose by, if it is an old client, he will manage by, say, half an hour to 45 minutes, and every new clients he will keep number of new clients limited because of this strategy only, otherwise he will take any number of new clients and he will not be able to manage during that day. So even if he takes a number of clients, he can assign the weekdays according to his availability. And like say tracking the time actually helps, right? That is the trick when one goes for this optimizing one's day. And this takes a certain kind of mindset. So, and he was complaining about his clients are not being very tech savvy. That means he has not actually initiated them at all about having a Zoom call. So Zoom calls will take less time, and that would have saved time in the physical travel also. So this is like say he has to also trust the ability of the clients, and that is how the team building also happens. When you start trusting people, your team building work actually happens automatically. So those are the basic qualities that you have to ingrain within yourself for ultimately having your performance to go up, like so. So that is the third thing. Then managing time automatically comes in, because if you have the focus, like to have the productivity and focus, then the mm, all other things will be taken care of. And suppose he is maintaining, like say, how many gadgets, not gadgets, actually notebooks he has to maintain. One is to-do list. In whichever he is maintaining a to-do list, that cannot have um, the monthly planning or the day planning or the yearly planning in that. So the planner will be separate from that, and according to that, say, periodically he has to revisit his planner to see whether he is in line with whatever he has planned. So that is, planner is separate thing, to-do list is separate, then his journaling at the end of the day, that will be separate. And yes, so few books he has to maintain, right? So if he has not getting time after his client meeting, then he is not going to handle all these books. So he'll do it in a day or two, but if he has not realized the effectiveness of why he should be maintaining so many records, then he will give up after some time, right? So this is about your habits. And the way he is thinking about his clients, about not being tech savvy, it actually tells about his own character, about not being very trusting about other people. Like say, other people have lot more capabilities than we can think of, because we know them less, no. The amount of knowledge that they have about themselves will be much more than what we know as a second party or third party. So let us trust them, and that trusting nature is the second thing. That is a matter of practice. Suppose you are not a trusting person from the beginning, then that is a habit one needs to develop, and that development will take certain kind of attitude and behavioral change. So that attitude is about, like say, having very very uh, rigid mindset about the other person. And to turn from the rigidity to flexibility, it will take a lot of practice. And why that rigidity comes in, that is because of a certain experience. And so there, because of those experiences, one's mindset is formed, and habits are formed, and the attitude is like that. So it is all total, like say, the small small things that has to be changed to do certain things. Like say, all these things No matter the other day, like say 2 days back, we were discussing in our team about who will handle what, and despite being overburdened with lot many things, actually I volunteered to again come it, and that would have taken me a little bit of more work and some discipline. It would have meant that I would sacrifice a few hours in the morning. I'll not take my tea time, which usually takes 1.5 hours. So that if I let go, then there is this 1.5 hour is available with me, which I could have utilized. So that is how I plan, and whether I am willing to let go of my leisure time is a personal choice again, and that also is part of, like say, the habit and attitude. It was not my client, it is my friend's client, and I would have easily could have excused myself from the responsibility of not doing it, and nobody would have blamed me. But certainly, if I am trying to help a friend, then I would let go of some comfort level of myself, and that is again a question of attitude. And yeah, so that is also a habit of helping people, whether there is a nature to help people, to let go of a little of comfort time. That is again all that thing. No, so no matter whatever you take up, if these are the things which we can uh, think of, where we can make the priorities, where which values we would stick to, all this will decide whether you will be ultimately contributing more. So it differs from place to place. Your workplace, it will be different. Your personal space, it will be different. With friends, it will be different. And the once the group changes, everything will be different. But what will stick with you is the values that you live up to. Whatever values you have decided for yourself, with those values only you can approach all these groups, and how you will be effective for this group, these groups, each of these groups. So that makes you, and that makes your work process, and ultimately you, as you will be known as. So this is all about performance optimization, which I in a nutshell I am putting it. And each of that attitude, it will take time and practice. There are lot many things in me, like say today I learned that I have to learn about business behavior, which I don't have, because I have never handled client like in a I have never hold them in a negotiation in a financial transaction especially. So financial transaction is something which I'm learning anew, and that I have to learn, and that will take a process, and that will take some time, and it will. I have formed a team, and that team is learning it together. And unless we work together, none of us is going to learn. So I also will not be learning. So first of all, let me do everything for my learning, and then I can teach other people to do something, this or that. Taking it or rejecting it is will be their choice, but I'll have the choices, no, the platter of choices from which to choose for my colleagues and my friends. So that's it. And this course is called performance optimization, which I have created, and it is uploaded already. It is available online, and I'm I'm not in a hurry to choose students. Whoever finds it to be uh, good, then they can take it. And I think people at a very high level, when they think about how to increase their productivity, only then they can go for it, because they suddenly they feel that they're handicapped by their own perception, their own mindset. This also gives me an insight just now, that people will be handicapped by their own mindset, and those are the people who will be needing this course. So anybody who, like say, that also requires the person to be qualified enough, responsible enough and senior enough actually in the organization to feel the need of this kind of mindset. And like say, several people they struggle to find with their scheduling, with their planning. And strangely enough, very, very successful people, they struggle with their dream and the discipline of today's life. If even if they have lot of capabilities, if they don't have the discipline of um, taking all their work forward, they are not going to go far. And strangely, I think I see that that vision is not there. And mm, if someday they they come to realize that this is the limiting thing about themselves for which nobody else other than themselves is responsible, then they will come for it. This practice with a friend, it will actually, the more than the subject, putting your problem into perspective, your into your own perspective, and giving the subject a a meaning, and how it will be applicable for you, that is actually requires this consistent engagement with this course. And one element of this course will be connected to another. And as I say, performance, like I said, there are other things, other difficulties, workplace difficulties will be there, but basically it is a mindset issue. And as I see, most of the people, they don't have the dream, the vision, that they lack the discipline to take it very far. So these are the things nobody can tell another person. It has to be realized, self-realized, and it doesn't take much, but that realization has to come before one can start thinking about this. So, if you feel that this is something which is required by you today, if you have started feeling that need of this course, please go through that course in the link that I provide, and see for yourself, and also get in touch with me about how it will be effective for you. And yeah, let us get going. Thank you.